Hello, my lovely Scorpio. This is going to be your October monthly reading. We're going to do some oracle decks, some tarot, some love messages, and some charms. So, Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for October for our Scorpios? Ooh, facing some doubt. Okay. I release the need to know all of the answers. So don't doubt that Spirit has the answers. Sometimes we don't need to know all of those right up front. So let go of the fear, let go of the doubt. Interesting. Yep, that brings in some growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, right? So we're going to release the doubt and the fear, and we're going to embrace growth and change. And that definitely takes some perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So be determined to be successful. It's also going to help you to grow and let go of the doubt. What do we need to know from the Ascended Masters? Spirit, what is coming through for Scorpio for the month of October? What do we need to see for Scorpio for the month of October? Ooh, Mahavatar Babashi, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Don't doubt that we're all connected, because we are. And the more you dig deep into your spiritual self, the more you will see that we are all interconnected. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing, right? They're increasing. We have growth here. And the Shanika, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. You need to have some fun, okay? So that's important. So express yourself in a way that is fun. Not everything has to be boring, all right? We can definitely do some things that are entertaining. Maybe you need to go out and shake your butt a little bit. Maybe you need to go out and, socialize and have fun again. So do those things. It's important. What's going on for love, Spirit? Show us what the highlight of love is for the month. Ooh, yep, you're welcoming in some new love. Heart with the key, soulmates, ooh, and twin flames. You might have to make a decision about love. So welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect, right? Your soul is expanding. Don't doubt it. Spirit knows who is right for you. And when the right time comes, they will come in. Could be a soulmate or a twin flame, someone that you have a soul connection to, partnership agreement, or a soul contract. And some of you might be a twin flame. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, and complement each other. Your twin flame is going to be your biggest teacher. They're going to mirror you in every single way. You guys are going to be a lot alike, but also different enough that you can learn from each other. So they will be your biggest teacher. They should support you, not make you feel completely unhinged and crazy. So be careful you're not dealing with somebody who is actually toxic, thinking that it's a twin flame. It could be a karmic that's there to teach you a lesson. So learn the lessons and grow. All right, Spirit, what's happening in the month of October for Scorpio? Four of Swords, okay. We're burnout and exhausted, so we need some time to rest and recover, right? That leads to some happier times for us, some sort of wish fulfillment. And the Five of Coins, we're in a period of recovery. Injury, illness, surgery, financially things are getting better, but we're leaving something or someone out in the cold to go to better opportunities. There is going to be some sort of communication. I feel like results could be coming in. Maybe you're waiting on test results or something like that. Results for somebody to show up. You also need boundaries, and I do feel like the right person, soulmate or twin flame, is coming in to show you love, and the right kind of love. So we love love. We love to see that. There is this need for boundaries, but we also have high walls. So we want to be careful that we're not rejecting things that we actually want. And I feel like you also need to shift your mentality from lack to abundance. And we need to close a chapter on the past, right? Because we don't want to keep repeating cycles. So let's say, for an example, that someone from your past resurfaces and, it stirs the pot and, there's feelings and all this and that. Why did it end? Why did it end? Have they changed? And if not, I feel like you've changed enough that they might not be part of your future. They might be part of your past. So that could be something that I feel like you're making a decision to not keep going backwards, that maybe we need a timeout to be able to figure things out. And then once we figure that out, we're done and we turn and we go the other way. All right, Spirit, what's happening for Scorpio for October, please? Scorpio, what's happening? We don't count anything off the mat. However, you got the little death ring here with the skull. So Scorpio energy, death, rebirth, transformation, turning over a new leaf. I do feel like you might be traveling. We have the train, maybe by train, maybe by airplane, whatever. You're traveling somewhere. Forward progress, right? And evolution with the dragonfly. So you're turning over a new leaf. There's some positive changes that I feel like are coming in for you, but you've got to be determined and stay focused on your goals. All right. We go from top to bottom, left to right, all the way across. So in banish energy and success, we have the family tree. You may need to cut off some family. I've had to do it in my life just to be able to continue to grow and go forward, and that does lead to success. So you could be adding to your family tree. You may be cutting some things off that have to do with family. If it's negative, it's a no. Okay, if we can't work it out, it's got to go. In between spirit and ancestor, we have a C. So someone in your ancestors could have had letter C in their name or your name, however it applies. We also have caution to avoid it. We have the Pepsi can. So maybe you are trying to curb sugar addictions, soda, things that we know aren't good for us. Maybe you're trying to avoid it. All right. In Guide Me, we have the poinsettia. I feel like around Christmas and holidays, Spirit's going to show you something. So October would be kind of the kickoff to holiday season, right? We have Halloween at the end of October, but I feel like something's going to grow and bloom. And so allow Spirit to guide you where you need to make changes. We have one of the chakras. I think this is the throat chakra. So Spirit's asking you to communicate. We do have the Eight of Wands as well. So I feel like there's some communication coming in from Spirit, things they need you to see or need you to know. We have Army Wife in spiritual and work. I'm getting a chaplain. That's interesting. Maybe somebody's spouse. It could be husband or wife, however that works out. Could be in clergy of some kind. Maybe they work with the military, grief counseling. Chaplain is what keeps coming to mind. So hopefully there's no negative news with that. But I do feel like somebody is working with like the military as well as like counseling or therapy or something. All right, in work we also have the twin angels. So twin flame, you might meet your twin flame through work. Interesting. You could be doing some spiritual work, but it's almost, that's so funny. I don't know if this is going to show up in here or not, but see how this little angel is kind of whispering to this one? It's almost like there's this inkling of what to do. Somebody's going to make a change there about work, and I feel like it leads to a meeting. We also have the butterfly, so change, transformation, death, rebirth, ending cycles, right? Learning lessons so we can grow and transform. In the middle of end it and hardship, we have the unicorn. I do feel like you're ending something that's just not working, no matter what that is. Jobs, relationship, right? We're transforming, we're tapping into our intuition, kind of mystical, spiritual, right? Fulfilling our purpose. All things are connected. In hardships, we have the moon and stars. I feel like somebody's been asking Spirit to help, right? Help me through what I'm going through. And we have I love Doctor Who. So somebody might like, what would that even be classified as? Like sci-fi, mystery, whatever. I feel like you're coming out of this dark period. I feel like the hardships are ending for you as well. I feel like you're turning over a new leaf. In friends, we have the butterfly, so things are evolving in a friendship. Maybe this twin flame is also, or soulmate is also like a best friend, and so things are growing, changing, transforming into something else. And in between home and shadow work, we have the moon. So the moon reveals things, right? Somebody might be revealing their feelings, secrets is what's coming to mind. Secrets might be revealed around home. We're going to do some shadow work to set ourselves free, right? And step into our divine energy of who we're truly supposed to be, because we not only have the twin flame card, but we also have the soulmate card. And I feel like this person is going to help you to evolve into your purpose, where you're really meant to be. So all in all, October is going to be a month of growth for you. Thank you so much, Spirit. Have a wonderful month.